Alright everyone, I've been working on the UFO mystery ship. This is not glued on, but it illustrates something. Horribly bad sprue attachment points. I mean, just horribly bad. That's back in the 70s when they did things that way. Anyhow, I've done some decal work, and yeah, you can see it right there. These decals are horrible. They brittle, they disintegrate, they do all sorts of things on you really, really fast. This one, edge, isn't good on it. I'm going to have to cut that and seal that. Okay. The good thing is, it works really well. They work really well in microsol, and they seal right down in there fairly well. So I can't complain about them too much. I'm going to clear coat them so I can put this part together, because that glues into here and holds the doors in place. Once that's together, I can just put the ship together. This thing's going to take me an hour to finish at that point. I'm about to experiment with something. It had some extra pieces, these two. Now, these two, I'm not even sure where those pieces go, because they're not in the directions for the mystery ship. They're probably in the directions for the Leif Erikson. And I'm not going to drag the Leif Erikson box out right now, because if you look up there, you can see it. It's fairly well down in the pile of boxes. I'm not digging that out. Okay? Yeah, I've got more models in a model shop. But anyhow, this one's not taking too long. The stand is what's got me going right now, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do the stand on it. I went downstairs and cut some wood today with the table saw. Don't like the end result, so I'm liable to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and just go looking for some stuff. Find something I like. The LED tape, I've got to figure out how to get it to work too. So what I'm going to do right now is clear coat these things so I can get that done. I'm going to come over here to Mr. Ma K. He needs a little bit of work. I can put some paint on this thing finally, on the body here. So I'm liable to do that really fast too. Give this thing its coat of paint. It's going to be fun to paint this thing. But anyhow, the body can get some paint. The head has got some work. It needs some seam filling work. It needs done on it. And then I can start detail painting that face. That's going to be fun too. I might get to do that tomorrow. When the Maquet is done and the mystery ship is done, I'm going to pick off one shelf queen from over there and start on Mr. Dinosaur. And we're going to start working through some of these piles of stuff. The Maquet isn't too far from done. I've got to do some masking and other painting, and I mispainted part of it. So you can see most of it's painted. It's getting near done. Anyhow, I just want to let everyone know, if you get the UFO mystery ship, the decals are incredibly fragile. They break real easily, and you got to be very careful with them. So yeah, and I got to review this thing. Because, well, I just need to review that thing. Maybe I should review this, too. Alright, I'll be back in a little while. Alright, everyone, we're trying to experiment here. There's some red fluorescent paint on this part. It's enamel, so it's taking its sweet time to dry. Okay? And we've got the LED tape running in one of the engine panels, and we're going to turn the light off. And it does pick it up. Now, what I'm curious to see is what happens when I put the panel over that part. Can you see the orange glow through that part? You can barely make it out. It does show. Okay? And you can see it on camera. So that might actually work. Can we see the mystery ship glowing in the dark over here? Not very well. I can see it really well, but the camera doesn't pick it up well. Let's bring it over by the LED tape. See what happens. Give it some time. See, it's starting to show up. The LED tape, here's what I'm noticing. The ship does glow with the LED tape, and it glows fairly well. But you have to have it aiming at the ship. for it to show up on camera. Without the camera, it glows really, really nicely. Okay? Very nicely. And you don't need to have it. Yeah, you can see it on camera now as time lapses. You can see it's going really, really well. So, yeah, especially when it's right up next to it. Wow, it lights up just like that. Paint lights up really well, too. Okay? So, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue those little parts on there and continue to paint them. That is what I was looking to do, is see if putting those parts on there would be good. Oh, wow, that's not a good color. There we go. Seeing if putting those parts on there would be good. It will be. Now, we need to talk about the ship, so let me get better lighting. I'll be back in a second. Are you coming in, Mr. Thunder? Thank you. I'm going to close the door, okay? I'm trying to make a video, and my brother-in-law's got the TV going down there, and it's a little loud. Are you okay with that? Well, thank you, Thunder. Okay. So, we got the light on. We're over here. We need to talk about the mystery ship. First off, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Second, you can see the seam lines on it. This is the nature of glow models. Wow, that looks like that's coming apart. I'll have to take a look at it and see if it is. I don't think it's coming apart. This is the nature of glow models. Nah, I don't think squeezing it's going to fix it any better either. No, it's not. It's just an illusion. Anyhow, this is the nature of glow models. If you want them to glow in the dark, you're stuck with those seam lines. You can't fix them. Now, I've seen people experiment with what they call sprue glue. You take the sprue, you put it in a big vat of solution, this stuff. This is a sprue. You put it in a big vat of solution, you dissolve it, you melt it some, and then you paint it on there, and then you sand it down. You're still going to have the marks. It's just the way it is because the glue welds the plastic and it's going to leave those marks. The only way to get rid of those marks is to seam fill and sand, and then you screw up the glow effect. Okay? Just like right there, you can see the cargo bay. And I've got it taped shut so it doesn't come open on me all the time. Let's remove the tape. And whoa, 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 whoa. Trying to do this one-handed is no bueno. I had some problems with the cargo bay earlier, and I might have glued it closed. Kinda did, didn't I? There we go. There we go. It's not glued closed completely. You can see in the cargo bay. Alright, now, you can see at the top of the cargo bay, I put decals on it, and you can see the decals of the plastic. And again, the only way to fix that is to paint it. Now, I don't want to paint it because that's more work than I wanted out of this. This is supposed to be relaxing and fun. So far, it has been. It's been kind of a challenge to put this thing together because it's not a good model. What I mean by it's not a good model is it doesn't fit together well. Second, well, it's from the 70s. What do you expect? Do I expect, Tamiya, Fine Molds, Bandai here? No, and I shouldn't. It's from the 70s. It's not going to fit together well. The seams are bad on it. I mean, come on, you can see it right there. The seams are bad on it. And again, the only way to fix that is to seam fill and then paint it. I do have glow-in-the-dark paint. It's over there. You can see it. It would fix this, okay? And it would fix it really well. I'm just not using it. Let's put it that way. So there's your choice. You can leave the seams or fill, paint. Paint will glow-in-the-dark paint. And then put your decals on. I don't want to. This, again, is supposed to be a glow-in-the-dark model. And I'm going to leave it as it is. Okay? Hopefully, we're all okay. I've ranted on that about too long. Okay. I will be back in a little bit. I have 6 pieces left. I got to figure out what I'm doing with these, because there's no mounting spots for them. Nope. 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 There is no place to mount them, and I don't know where I'm going to put them. I don't even think they were originally designed for this model. Honestly. I do like the lines of it, though. That's for sure. And I'm trying to decide if I should put the phaser emitter on the front of it. That's what that is. The phase emitter. It looks kind of funny on the front of there, like someone stuck a funnel on the front. Because that's basically what that is. And the little scout ship. I just love this little scout ship. Maybe I ought to paint, takes that glow-in-the-dark paint and put a few spots on the back there so it has engines that light up when it glows. Well, anyhow, I will be back in a little bit. Well, we have the decal sheet here for the... wrong way. There we go. We have the decal sheet here for the UFO mystery ship. And I took and spray painted it with some clear lacquer paint because they were disintegrating. It helped a lot. I still ate up one of the shark mouths, but that was just on my fault. You can see the other shark mouth went on just fine. Decals in the back didn't go on as the way I'd hoped. But they went on fairly well for the most part. They're oversized, and that was part of the problem, is the clear paint extended the size of the decals out a little bit. The inside decals, I have tape on there to keep the doors from opening while I move it around. The inside decals were too big as well. Okay, and those came apart on me. These didn't. Oh, they came apart if you handled them too much. That's for sure. But they didn't come apart. So it was definitely a big improvement. No disintegrations. So keep that in mind. If you're putting decals on a model and they just start coming apart, spray paint them with some clear paint. Now I use Tester's decal paint specifically for decals because I have it on hand and I bought it at a much younger age. The little bonus shuttle is done. But yeah, just spray it down. This thing's coming along just fine. Now, like a child, I put the nose on the ship crooked because I didn't check it. Let me get some better lighting here and you can see it better. I didn't check it at the time, so it's not on there 100% straight. That's a rookie mistake that I shouldn't be doing. But everyone does make mistakes, and that's part of the fun. Anyhow, I will be back next time I have some time, which should be late this week. We will see. November's coming. November 1st through about the 15th, I'm doing nothing but work. So updates might be slow. Talk to you later. Bye. Are you coming in, Thunder? Nope. This lady was playing with Thunder. And as soon as I get the camera, she has to come cheese up the camera. Don't you? We're going to go back to playing with Thunder. We can go back to playing with Thunder. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Or you can come say hi to Daddy and try to take the camera away. Whoa! Halloween's coming. Can you tell by looking out the window? Thunder has been very, very good with her, which surprised me a little because he's a bit temperamental. Unlike that one over there, who's very, very even-tempered. I'll try to catch more of her playing with it, but she likes to look at the model collection. Don't you? Some of you asked about displaying models. This is the one display case I do have. Some of this stuff is not models, like Nellie's Corvette is there. But we got Train right there. Dynaman. That's the Anniversary Optimus Prime. And there's a couple of Alpha Fighters from Robotech in here. That one's die cast. This one is the Gawking one that does transform. It will transform into the jet mode and into Guardian mode, and it's kind of fragile, so it doesn't get played with. There's the infamous Honda with the broken mirror. Just like, I should put some little duct tape on that so it looks more realistic. Okay. There's the Fine Molds 148th. And we come down here, we got the snap kit. We got the 747 landing with the space shuttle. We have the shuttle. Now that's the original one from the original movie. That's why there's no videos of it up. The survivor from the Godzilla diorama, because he played Catzilla and destroyed it. Yeah, you did. Okay. We have a couple of SD Gundams down there. There's a couple of SD Gundams up here and BB Snowman in the back. Here we got the Hauling Honey. You know, after the political correctness in our... I gotta start the whole video over.